pilots, and welcome back to another X-Wing unboxing video brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and today we actually have a copy of the Fugitives and Collaborators box to unbox for you. Now, I do want to say a big shout out to Connor from the Imperator Squadron for loaning me this so that I could do the unboxing. I've not actually picked this setup myself. I elected for Phoenix Cell and Sky Strike instead. So thank you very much, Connor, for letting me open up your new stuff on the camera. So let's crack straight in. I know, again, we've had a lot of this information shown already, but it is a great looking box. And we have some great looking ships in there. So we will start with these ships. So first things first, we have the new Hawk. Let's get that on a base. Now this, I'm not going to lie, if you were undecided about the Hawk before this paint scheme should make you suddenly think, I want to get this. It is fantastic. Probably one of the best paint jobs I've actually seen on a miniature from FFG and AMG. I particularly love that high green highlight you have there on the engines. I think it looks great. And it's a cool looking ship. So really looking forward to seeing that on the table. And we have two of the new Y-Wings, again, in their nice new colour scheme. So let's pop those on bases and have a quick look. There we go. Again, they look absolutely fantastic, and I love the bright yellow astromech on there. It really gives a nice counterpoint to that darker paint scheme that they've got on there. But these look absolutely menacing. So they are absolutely fantastic. Really good work on the paint schemes there. Really happy with those. Can't wait to actually pick up a set myself. So let's have a look at the cardboard that we have in here. So first things first, we have the dials. So again, your two BTLA4 wiring dials and the Hawk 290 dial. A lot of cards up here. So we've got Tupusk, Gamut Key, Kanan Jarrus, Lima Kai, Arliss Hadrasian, the Amaxian Warriors, and Padric. And we've also got your indicators. On the back, we've got the Janata Security Officer, two of them, two more Amaxian Warriors, Spice Runners, and another Janata. And bombs for days. So many bombs in there. And there's your force token for Kanan. So, nice set of cards in there. Now, let's actually have a look at what we have on the cards. Again, I know a lot of these have already been spoiled and revealed. But again, it's quite nice to still go through the whole pack and see what we have. So, first things first, we have Tupusk, the Order 66 informant. During the end phase, before an enemy ship in your turret arc recovers one recurring charge or force, you may spend 2 charges. If you do, that ship does not recover that force or charge. So that's quite a nice ability, very fitting with the Order 66 informant there. I can imagine he's going to come in quite handy against some Jedi. And here we have Gamut Key, the Collaborators Governor. At the start of the end phase, you may spend 2 charges to choose yourself or a ship in your turret with 1 or more circular tokens. During the end phase, circular tokens are not removed from that ship. So you're looking at forces, calculates there, and a few other tokens as well. That will be so that can be quite handy or quite painful, really. We have Kanan Jarrus himself, the Lost Padawan. While you or a ship in your turret defends, you may spend 1 force. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack die. So really nice sort of support there from the Scum faction, showing that he's not fully in there with the scum. Have your classic Spice Runner. Now moving on to the Y-Wings, we have Lima Kai. Before you engage, if you are not in the enemy's forward arc, you may acquire a lock on an enemy ship in your 180 forward arc. It's quite an interesting card, I like that. Arles Hadrasian. Now those of you that watched our announcement video, this is the one that we were trying to work out what his name was and was struggling badly. So while you perform a forward attack, if you are damaged, you may change one of your focus to a crit result. While you defend, if you are damaged, you must change one of your focus results to a blank result. So a little bit reminiscent of Greedo there. So it's helpful when you're defending, when you're damaged, but it can be quite painful if you are the one damaged there. So interesting card. We have Padrick. After a friendly device that you have locked detonates, each enemy ship at range 0 to 1 of that device gains 1 strain token. So that's an interesting one there, obviously locking the device to increase the pain that can cause there with a strain token. So that's going to be quite an interesting one to see. And we have the Amaxian Warrior. Now we have 3 copies of that. So that's really nice for those of you that have multiple Y-Wings. And the Janata Security Officer. Again, 3 copies of that. So we've got the quick build cards. So Gamut Key, Kanan Jarrus, Tapusk and the Spice Runner, Arles Hadrasian, Padrick and the Amaxian Bomber, Lima Key, the Janata Security Officer, and now we have the Zam Vessel condition cards. So you've got 2 copies of You Should Thank Me, and 2 copies of You'd Better Mean Business. Now, moving on to the upgrades. We have the command cards here. Bounty Hired. So set up, equip this side face up. You can be included in a Separatist, Imperial and First Order squads. After you perform an attack, if the defender was a limited ship and was destroyed, you may recover 1 charge on your ship card and each of your upgrade cards. Then flip this card. And the flip side of this is Bounty Paid. It's a really cool card there. We have In It for the Money. So again, equip this side face up. You can be included in Republic, Rebel or Resistance squads. After an allied limited ship in your squad is destroyed, gain 1 focus token and flip this card. And In It for Your Rebellion. So we got the new Scum specific talent here, Cutthroat. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is destroyed, if that ship is limited or has the Cutthroat upgrade, you may remove 1 of your orange or red tokens, or recover 1 non-recurring charge on your ship card or 1 of your upgrade cards. So quite a lot to do there if one of your friends is blown up. And you get 3 copies of Cutthroat in there. And we have Deadeye Shot. We've spoken about this a few times. Mark Sable Closure. 2 copies of that. Saturation Salvo. This will work quite well with the Y-Wings. The Tearfon Belly Run. You can perform special attacks even while at range 0 of asteroids. While you defend, if you are at range 0 of an obstacle, attack dice cannot be re-rolled. Again, really good card for your Y-Wings there, and 2 copies of that. Extreme Maneuvers. Patience. Automated target priority. While you perform an attack, you must choose a defender at the closest valid attack range. After you perform an attack that missed, place 1 calculate token on this card. Before you engage, you may remove one calculate token from this card to gain a matching token. So it's quite a nice little card there, just allows you to have some benefits if you do miss on an attack. And you get 2 copies of that. Targeting Synchronizer. While a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 performs an attack against a target you have locked, that ship ignores the target lock attack requirement. So I like that one. Dorsal Turret. Ion Cannon Turret. We know these like to go on Y-Wings. Plasma Torpedoes. Now, going into the crew cards, we have Gamut Key. At the start of the end phase, you may spend 2 charge to choose a ship at range 0 to 1 with 1 or more circular tokens. During the end phase, circular tokens are not removed from that ship. So, same as his pilot ability there. Hondo. Here's another copy of Hondo for everyone. Choose 2 ships at range 1 to 3 of you that are friendly to each other. Coordinate one of the chosen ships and jam the other, ignoring range restrictions. We all love Hondo, and he actually has a really good ability. Django Fett. While you defend or perform an attack, you may spend your lock on the enemy ship to change one of the enemy ship's focus results to a blank result. That is quite a nasty card. Really good. Protectorate Gleb. After you coordinate, you may transfer 1 orange or red token to that ship you coordinated. It's Imperial, First Order, or Scum. Sam Vessel. So we've seen a lot about her already. Baby Bobber. While you perform an attack, if there are no other ships in the attack arc, you may change one of your focus results to a hit result. So for those of you that don't play Separatists and want some of those Separatist Scum cards, this is a really good pack for that. Suppressive Gunner. Now Quinn, who's featured on our channel quite regularly, he'll be happy to get another copy of that. Everyone else less so. Weapons Systems Officer. After you perform a special attack with the target lock requirement, you may acquire a lock on the defender. You get 2 copies of the Weapons System Officer. We have Genius. After you fully execute a maneuver, if you have not dropped or launched a device this round, you may drop 1 bomb. R4B11. While you perform an attack, you may remove 1 orange or red token from the defender to reroll any number of defense dice. Now, I know there's a little bit of queries about this one and clarity as to whether that is the correct wording on there, so hopefully we'll get something in an errata soon. R5TK, you can perform attacks against friendly ships. Concussion Bombs. During the system phase, if any of this card's charges are inactive, you must spend 1 charge to drop 1 concussion bomb, if able. Otherwise, you may spend 1 charge to drop 1 concussion bomb. So, a lot of interesting shenanigans you can do with this. Thermal Detonators, again another card that I'm a big fan of. During the system phase, you may spend up to 2 charges to drop that many thermal detonators using the 1 or 2 strength template. Each must be placed using a different template. When you reload this card, recover 1 additional charge. A lot of shenanigans you can do with this. Now, key point there is that you may spend up to 2, so you can still just drop 1. And you get 2 copies in there. And false transponder codes. After you acquire a lock on an object, or an object acquires a lock on you, if you have 1 active charge, lose 1 charge and jam that object, ignoring range restrictions. And you get 2 copies of false transponder codes. And the final card in there is your engine upgrade. So again, another great pack, a lot of really cool cards in there, some new pilots. But I think for me, the absolute stars of this pack are the new paint job on these 2 minis. I think that they look absolutely amazing. Now, let us know in the comments what you think about this pack, which pack you think is the best, and which pilots you are most excited for. As always though, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell to know when the next video is coming up. We have regular videos coming out every Monday, with additional videos for unboxings and other exciting events. Hopefully we'll have Sky Strike available for an unboxing soon as well. But in the meantime guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.